Howdy y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Harv channel. Playing some Ranch Simulator today. I am bringing my mule back to the farm, and I'm trying to decide where I want to park it. So in real life, my mule gets parked in the garage behind my truck. Technically in front of my truck, but you know, same difference. Because my truck goes nose in first. But we're going to try this. It might be a little bit of a pain, but right now we don't have a secondary garage, and I don't really like leaving them outside, so I'm going to try to do the same thing I do with my mule in real life, which is the parking brake wouldn't be stuck or whatever's going on with these things. I don't really know. But, yeah, I think that right there will work. We got a call from the dealership and asked us to come up here and pick it up, and they might have sort of said that if we don't pick it up by morning, they're going to have it towed, but we got her now. We got her stuck in here. It's kind of what I do with my mule, like I said. My truck basically parks there, and the nose will be here, and then the mule will be sitting like right here, like where you can just walk between them. So my garage is pretty good size, but there's also a lot of other stuff in it. So we have a little bit of an issue, and I mean it might be common, I don't know, but as you can see, there's three in there, one in there, 5, 7, 5. So like two of them are full, the other what, four of them are not. But if we go like this, is it just maybe it's just taking it out automatically? I guess that could be. But like, cause there was 193 in here, I think. But I mean, you're supposed to be able to hit that and it fill them all up, right? I mean, heck, I don't know. As long as they keep in food, I'm not really that worried about it. You know, if it keeps these levels right here, because I know earlier when I checked, it said 193, and now it says 186. So that means, I guess it's filling them up on its own. We'll go ahead and just do that and top it off for $14. But I guess we'll keep an eye on it. We know it's full right now. If we don't mess with it, we'll see. I don't know. You guys probably already know, but bang. I think it's loaded. Yeah, it is. This isn't, though. We'll leave him. I just shot a whole bunch of stuff to try to get, you know, a little bit of money around. And then I also cut a bunch of wood. And our plan today is I would like to get into horses. Or at least get a barn built for a horse. I mean, that's kind of the idea. I want a pen and a barn. Forgot you got to snap from this side. Can't snap from both sides. So I would like to have... I guess once we get it all laid out, we'll figure out where we want the gate to go. But we're going to just run it down through here. I think the plan is to run it basically to that windmill. Let's get on this side and see if it works better. Oh, that didn't work. Trying to get ahead of myself. Okay, yeah, make sure the posts are on the right, the correct side. So the reason I had one already laid out is because I like to have things that like connect, you know, line up. So that one actually, the first one, if you were to run this back, connect it back, it would go to the corner of the chicken pen over there. So I like that. So we're gonna go like that. That'll work. Get it straightened back out, maybe. There we go. Alright, so let's see. It doesn't really matter how many fence sections it is, necessarily. It's going to be pretty good size, I think. That might actually be too big. I don't know. I mean, we're only going to have two horses, but I like having loads of space. So let's see how many fence sections we have. That's kind of the part of the deal for me, I think, is numbers, certain numbers. We should have probably counted how many we had. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that works for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take that one down. That looks 10 by 8. I think that, or 10 by 7, I mean. That sounds pretty good. We'll go with that. 10 by 7. If it'll snap. Alright, we'll do that. And then I do like how it, like, once you lock the angle in, it kind of keeps it. That part I kind of like. This is square, isn't it? Sure looks like it is. We'll do that and that. And it's not going to go through there. So we will chop that tree down. And then do this. We don't want... That's not what we wanted. Alright, it's starting to get dark. Let's see if we can get this, at least these things set up really quick, and then we'll go sleep through the night. I probably should have started the, is that right? I can't tell. I think it's right there. It looks like it's right there. So this is going to be the size of our area for the horses. Which 10 and 20 and then 70. It's going to be a lot. Or wait. What am I trying to say? 27, 34? 34 pieces times 4, I think it is. That's going to be a lot. That's a whole lot more than I have. We might have to go smaller a little bit. I don't want to go too much smaller, but because that's a pretty good area. But like this is just kind of like the baseline. This is the area we want to set up. So let's see what we have for barns. So barn front section. That's big. That's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. So I think my eventual goal is I'm going to have a horse pen here, and then connected to one side of it is going to be a barn, and then connected to the other side of the barn is going to be I guess another pen. So I don't know if maybe I need to put the barn here. Like this, maybe? I don't know. This is going to be really difficult to do, I bet. And it probably won't let me place it with me being inside of it. Oh, this is going to be a pain, I bet, to get this try to line up. What does that look like? They don't look too bad. Needs to be angled a little bit, I think. What happens if we try to do it from, I guess, this side? I wish there was a different way to do this, like if you could sit it down and... Oh, there's a good angle. Maybe like that. The angle still ain't right. Let me mess with it for a minute. Like I said, this sometimes takes a really long time, like a ridiculous amount of time. Alright, so like I said, it's been taking a while. I don't even know how long. It's been too long. We'll just put it that way. It's been too long. And I am still working on it, but I'm getting close. I need to leave it. Whoop. Since you can only snap to one side, which is kind of slightly upsetting, but it is what it is. I need to make it to where, hoping I can like get this fence to do what I want it to do. I need it to get like super close to the building. Well, there's a door there. No, not really sure where the doors are. There's one over there for sure, but is there one right there? I guess there might be. I don't know. I've never built one of these barns before. Might be alright. I don't know. I hate, like, I like it to look, you know, semi-professional. Really wish you could snap to both sides of this fence. That would be probably more helpful. Because I need this fence to go from here to there. But I can only snap to the one side, so kind of at a loss at the moment. I don't really know. I don't really know what to do other than eyeball it. Or just, I guess I could just leave it straight. I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt anything. Might look better if it was straight. I'd have to put something up, I guess, to get to keep stuff from going from one side to the other when I don't want them to. The only other way I know to do it would be to try to get the fence a little bit closer. Let's try that right quick. Let's see if we can get this to line up correctly. If I do that, that isn't going to work, is it? It's going to go straight into the building. Alright, so I need to... It's like pointing right at the side of that tree there. So I need to go... So that was there. Let's try it there. It just needs to simply be close enough. That might be... That might do it. It's a whole lot of planning. It's pretty much just like a planning episode right here. I think that's gonna work. That's probably about as close as we're gonna be able to get without like messing anything up. I have to take that tree out though, I guess. It's kind of a bummer. I've already taken out several trees. I guess I could maybe try to go around it. If that was slightly closer to that barn, it might... Nah, it still wouldn't miss it. It'd have to go around it. Let's do something crazy. I think that looks like it's close enough to that barn that stuff won't, like horses and cows or whatever we put in here. They're not gonna go, they're not gonna squeeze through there, so I think we'll be fine on that. But something we're gonna do that, I don't know, I've seen it a couple of times, but this may not work. I think the best way to do this is to, I'm gonna go around this tree, but I need to figure out if that is straight. So that's straight, so we'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, go like that. This is what we're gonna do here. Come on. Hate having a trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Maybe, does that look, and that looks pretty close. I guess I should have counted 8 maybe, I guess. Yeah. Probably. Which we know this last piece is gonna have to go kind of at an angle. Oh, it's not gonna make it around. It's not gonna go through that tree, is it? This is just, oh my goodness. Alright, so that appears to be, it's hard to tell. It appears to be lined up around that tree, right? Sorta. It don't have to be perfect, I know, but I'm trying to make it to where it looks real nice. And is that lined up? Not even. Not even, man. Let's go ahead and do that and this, and what does that look like? That don't look too bad. I like it. It's not perfect, but could be worse. What would it look like if I did this? And I know what it is. It's the fact that I know how to fix this. I think I do. I think I do. If we do that, and then that, and then go like this. Is that right? That looks right, doesn't it? Alright. No, that's not right, is it? One of them angles is off. Something's not right. It looks really janky. Let's see here. I don't think that's a 45 either. Or a 90. What am I looking for? The angles of this are just crazy. Alright, so that looks like a 45 for sure. I think that does too. Yeah, that definitely is. So then, I guess I expected this to be. That is right there. Alright, we'll get this. We'll get it done. Eventually. Once we've spent all day on this. Alright, that right there is correct. It's all about angles. It's all about planning. What is that colliding with? The fence itself, maybe? Yeah, it is. That's weird. Because it should be... So this is straight all the way over here, and the only thing we changed is this one angle, right? So ideally it should be the same angle on the other side, since the fence basically goes straight through. Yeah, that's going straight through. Because it was all squared, I know it was. How does that look? That looks weird, doesn't it? If we take that out and try putting this in. Yeah, it's not lining up quite right. I don't like it. Let me mess with it a little bit. I don't know why it's going all weird and stuff. So I have come really close to, like, I don't know, losing my mind. Alright, sorry about that. If you can hear me popping my knuckles, I'm just working through it right now. And I am just, mild, I guess I would say mildly overwhelmed trying to get this thing, like, straight about as best as I can. I know it doesn't have to be that way. I could I probably should have started like the fence off the corner of the barn and went over like that and back like that, and it probably would have worked out better, I would think, instead of running it like I did. But I mean, it's done now. Say that, but that might look better, because right now you're gonna be able to see the front of the barn and then that right there. And all right, give me about another 3 hours before I figure out what I'm doing. Alrighty then. So I am about to drive myself crazy trying to get this, for some reason, just about perfect. And I think I've got it. I mean, it looks good. It's all connected on the corners. It's not perfectly square, but I think it's gonna work. I guess we'll build the barn first and see how that goes. Looks like we need, looks like 19 pieces, 20, 20, 20, 21. So let's just grab our pickup truck and load up everything, all the planks we have, and we'll bring them over here and start building. I did work pretty much through the night. Trying to get it done. 186, so it is coming out on its own, so that's good. That is something that, I don't know, it's weird. Like, you can't sit there and fill them yourselves, but as long as they stay full, that's all I'm worried about. As long as the chickens have food all the time, then we're good. I don't know. Maybe it's like when you restart, then that's when it decides that, hey, you have enough, or there's enough in there, or I don't know. I'm guessing it like glitches out somehow. That it decides that you can't actually physically, like, just manually fill them anymore. That should fit in there, right? Maybe. I'm gonna want that to fit in there for sure. Don't know why. I'm gonna want it to fit. Come on. No, it'll fit. It looks like it'll fit. I need like smaller mouse movements somehow. It's not gonna fit. That's interesting. Let's sit up there. No, okay. We're just wasting time. I mean, we just sit here all day doing nothing. We'd probably do it faster if we just drove, like, walk back and forth with the boards, I guess. I guess we'll take 9 stacks at a time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll jump up on the tailgate. Let's throw a few stacks out here on the ground, like so. And then jump like this. And then we can pick them up. We're not even going that far, but I'd rather have them on the truck. If we can, anyway. Sit that there, because we can't load. Okay, yeah, we're at like height limit or something. Sometimes it'll let you sit them up on there. We'll just run this over there. We'll probably run over on foot. We do got a bunch of trees on the ground now. As you can see, we've got logs like all over the place. Because I was sitting there cutting trees down as I need to. Let's do... I guess we'll just sit here and start doing walls, man. I'm not going to have any idea how long this video is going to be now. Because I spent so much time trying to get some of that, these fences and stuff straight. I like it to look good. I want it to look proper and, the way it should do. So I kind of get, I guess, too into it, I guess you could say. I don't know. Usually when I'm done, though, when I'm done, I'm pretty happy about it. Sometimes I bother myself with too much. Trying to get too much done, or make it look too perfect. There's the front bit. We have a front of a barn. I forgot, we don't even have stalls yet. We don't have the outlines for stalls. I figured we would wait until I had the barn built, and then we'd do stalls. I think this setup here is going to work pretty good. Having the fences off to the side like that. And in this pen right in front of me here, I think that's where we're going to do horses. I really want to get horses. I wanted to get horses this episode, but I think the plan is we're going to finish building all this, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the auction, I guess, and see what horses are going for. I might run and sell the oil first, just in case. I would like to have at least, try to get one horse today, but I would like to have 2 horses eventually that look like the horses I actually own in real life, which is gonna be semi-difficult. My plan was before we went to auction I would get pictures of my horses and put them in the video, but I currently have one. I have a picture of one of them. I tried to get a picture of the other one, but she kind of ran off when I pulled my camera out. But I was also in my mule running around, and they don't run from it, not like they're scared of it. They're just, they get all excited and rambunctious, almost like teenagers. But they're super cool horses. I like hanging out with them. They're fun. Is that middle one not done? I think the ladder, oh, there we go. There's a wall. I'm like, usually that ladder disappears when it gets done. There it is. Alright, I still got boards in my hand. But hopefully you guys are liking this series. If you have any suggestions as far as, things we can do here, other games maybe I should look into playing, then, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm always up for suggestions. I like comments. I haven't gotten any yet on this series, but, be the first one. Be the first comment. I would say be the first like, but, I've already got that. I've got people liking my videos. So some people are liking it, so it's great. Oh, we're going to have to cut that tree too, aren't we? Can't have trees sticking through the side of the barn. That's not right. Getting our exercise in today. We are super close. I should have checked how many we needed, but it's no big deal. We're not going that far. We are going to have to cut more lumber. I want to get this one fence done today. So I'll have to cut enough to get... This should be fine. That's plenty far enough that they won't run through it. We're going to have to get the fence done today. I need to put a door on the barn. Obviously, because when we put the horses in there, we don't want them getting out. What we might do though is just do this, and then maybe we'll run to the auction and kind of see what horses are going for, I suppose. Because it's going to take me a little while to process these logs. I'll probably get all of that done. I'll probably process all the logs and then finish building this fence and that fence over there off camera. But let's go ahead and set up. We need a door for sure. How many does that take? Oh, it actually takes 3 metal as well. That actually makes sense. Let's get some barn stalls. We need that and that. And then so we can put 3 on each side. We might as well. So 10 metal a piece and 20 planks a piece. So that makes sense too. But we don't actually need the stalls at the moment. We're going to leave them here though. We will need this door. So 16 planks and 3 metal. We don't actually have, we only got a couple planks left. Let's see if we've got a stack of metal though. We might have to go buy metal while we're out. We have no metal. That's right, because we bought the exact amount we needed when we did those 2 last episode. But now we need to load up some logs and process those. And then I guess I'll bring you guys back to finish this building. I at least want to get the building done, and then we'll go to the auction right quick to see what horses are going for. I think that would be kind of a fun ending to the video. No idea how long it's going to be. It's going to bug me, I think, if it's going to be way too long. I might try to cut it down, but Right now, I've been recording for an hour and 12 minutes, but there's no way that's going to be, you know, how long this video is, because I'm pretty sure most of it has been me sitting here trying to get the fence figured out. I should have stopped recording so I'd have some idea. But I don't mean to talk about my recording a whole bunch. Kind of takes away from the realism. But I'll get these processed and then I'll bring you back and we'll finish building fence and then we'll go to the horse auction. I processed the logs into planks. I went and sold the oil, and as you can see in the back of my pickup truck, I have bought some metal. Hopefully we got enough to at least set up for some horses, or a horse, or a animal, or something. Let's go ahead and hit the fence first. That one obviously wasn't quite full, but we need at least one pin, so this side done. We will need planks for feeder and water as well. But for now, let's just see if we have enough to do. Let's see, there's a door, right? Yeah. As I said, there needs to be a door on each side so the animals can get in and out. Let's go ahead and throw a bit of this metal in here. I'm not worried about the stalls just yet. Obviously. We need to make sure the fence is finished first, because the animal can live in, like, whoa. Hey, what's going on, buddy? I tried to get a picture earlier, like I was loading logs on my truck, and I walk up with a log like this, and I turn the corner, and the deer is standing right here at the back of my truck, like facing the truck, like looking into the truck, and I'm like, what? And I reached down to hit my screenshot button, and of course then he jumped away just like he did just then, and I was like, oh man. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to finish this. How many we need? 20 planks. It'd be nice if we had one stall, but like I said, we don't need it at all. So now we have a pen. He's got trees. Oh, we need the planks for a feeder and a water. Okay, so let's go back this way. Try to get slightly organized. So if we put the feeder and water in this corner, that would be ideal. Obviously for it filling from the silo and stuff. So the food trough we can set. Let's see. Maybe we should put it like here and let's go. Not like it really matters that much, but you know, aesthetics. Aesthetics are important. Alright, let's see if we have enough planks. My bet is we don't. No, we don't. So we need 16 apiece. That was 6, so we need 26 still. And no, we don't have that many. I think this is the last of our planks. Yeah, so we need 18 still. I'll worry about it later. I ain't too concerned. I might just go buy some, but honestly, I've kind of got a pretty good setup at the moment as far as planking goes, I guess. I don't know. Turning logs into planks, I have a pretty good setup. I'll show you right quick, and then we're going to go to the horse auction. But, so I got 2 table saws. Instead of buying a, you know, luxury table saw, I've decided to buy just a second cheap table saw, because the cheap table saw is $200 and the luxury table saw is like $750. And I'm like, well, I already have one cheap table saw. If I buy a second one, then it will go twice as fast, and it only costs $200. Because I think, I looked it up, I found a video, and it basically, from the looks of it, the luxury table saw is like twice as fast. You know, but it's $750, and the old one is $200, and I'm like, well, if I just keep that old one and get another old one, then I'm twice as fast for only $200 versus $750. But to me, it makes more sense. I sit there and process. Actually, if you're sitting there processing one log after another and picking up the planks and all that stuff, I could probably do 3 table saws, but it's kind of pushing it. It'd be pushing it, I think. Come on, truck. Need to need to go check out the auction before it closes. So what does it say? $50 bus services are available every day. Williams Livestock Auction. Press E to go to the auction. Alright, let's go to the auction. Alright, so we have a white horse. Let's see what it goes for. We don't really have to buy, you know, the first horse that comes up. What is sell? I don't understand. I don't own a horse. Why does it want me to be able? Why can't I click sell? Is it ever gonna sell? Let's see what it goes for. It's a nice looking horse. Really good handling. Really, you know, pretty good speed, pretty good stamina. Health is crap. I wonder if that goes up though. I don't know. Is it just gonna keep going like forever? They're just gonna keep bidding. What? What happens if I click sell? Let's see. Oh, it's if I had a horse, I could sell. Okay, then we'll go back. So it's 2 different rings. I see how it is now. That's good to know. All right, so there's a black horse. We don't want a black horse. I may not even be able. Oh, I didn't click that. Apparently, it just went. I guess if you hold your mouse over it, it just goes. I don't really know. We don't want a horse that looks like that either. Which I don't know if we'll be able to get a horse that looks like my horses. I'm going to try to get a picture of them tomorrow and put them on. They might go in this video, but it just depends. This video ain't going to go out tonight like it normally would. It's going to go out tomorrow. There's a different horse. Okay, so they're selling. Let's skip horses. These are all nice looking horses. Maybe are they all single color? It looks like okay, so they only have certain colors of horses, so we're not gonna be able to get the ones I want, because my horses are paints. They're paint horses, and I've only got $3,400, which it looks like I'm probably not gonna be able to buy a horse. So apparently we need to come to this auction with like $10,000 or something. That was $8,500. My goodness. That one's cool looking. 2 different colors in the mane. That might be a graphical glitch, but it looks cool. I'll give him that. It looks really cool. It looks like the same horse. Yeah, we're just gonna have to come back some other time. These horses are going like crazy. What? What? Really? Oh. I didn't know you could go to the auction from right here. That makes sense. This is the bus station. Hold E to save game. I didn't even know that either. Now we're going to have to run up there and get my truck. But like I said earlier, I have no idea how long I've been recording. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go cut down some logs and process them into planks. And I'll finish up our fence and then build our stalls. And I guess we just need to wait and sell a bunch more oil, because I didn't realize horses were like $7,000 or $8,000. Not even in this game. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, a chicken, like a rooster, is $250. That's up there quite a bit. I definitely wouldn't pay that for a rooster. That'd be crazy. But chickens are $50, so I guess a horse being $7,000 or $8,000 is kind of to be expected, I suppose. But I'll get all that stuff done, I suppose. I don't know. I might wait. It's hard to say. I might be back in a bit. It's hard to, tomorrow morning, I'm going to go to bed here in a minute, but tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and edit this, and if I think it's too short, then I'll add some more to it. But I doubt it. I bet it'll make the mark of at least 30 minutes of just a bunch of building and building and building and building, and hopefully you guys are alright with it. I mean, sometimes that's just how it is. You know, sometimes you just gotta work and work and work and that sort of thing. But hopefully you guys are cool with it. Sit here and start processing my honey. These things fill up pretty quick, but I've got a pretty decent setup. I need to build. Whoop. I hate that it turns on like that. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But if you guys did like this video, then make sure to hit the like button and, you know, hit the subscribe button and, you know, all that good stuff. You know the drill. And I think there should be a little bell thinger down there. Alright, stick that in there. And look at this. All these are full. And actually, I am out of barrels. I'm going to have to go buy barrels. I should have done that while I was at the store. I didn't realize I was out. That one's going to fill up, and I don't have another one to stick under there. So, we're turning that off. These should be... Hey, well, we'll just stick these back in the hive here. They're not empty, but I don't have another barrel. And as fast as these things fill up, I probably won't be able to go buy another barrel by the time we get these done. So I guess between oil and honey, and I've got 2 baskets full of eggs that we need to sell. So maybe that's what we'll do next episode. We'll just sell and sell and sell and sell and sell, and heck, we might put cows in there instead of horses. They might make us a little bit more money, because I don't know how the horse thing works, but I'm planning on putting that big corral thing somewhere over there. But I guess, since I already technically did my outro, we'll like and subscribe and notification bell and all that good stuff, and you know, have a good one. See you later. Bye all.